Hey.
Hey Novus, how are you doing? We'll be starting the stream momentarily.
How are you? Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Today we're going to be playing some more of Back to the Future, the game. This game came out originally for the PlayStation 3. We're playing the PlayStation 4 remaster. The only difference really between the PS3 version and the PS4 version is that the PS3 version didn't have all of the original movie cast. The PS4 version has all of the movie cast. Aside from that, the graphics have a slight visual improvement, but nothing too fancy. It's still the same game it was back on the PS3. Anyway, let's go back into Back to the Future, the game. We're starting with episode 4 now. So let's hop right back into that and continue where we left off 2 weeks ago. Yes, I know it's been a hot minute, but yeah, we're going to hop right back into this right now. Starring Telltale Games? What? That doesn't sound right. I think it's supposed to be, Hold on. Starring Telltale Games? No, that doesn't make any sense. That sounds like they screwed up the opening credits.
What? Where am I? Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus? That's not very relaxing. Doesn't look like it's on.
So this is continuing from the last live stream. If you remember, Doc was being controlled and was like this great dictator in Alternate Hill Valley. And so we tried to save him, and then Edna did something. I don't remember what exactly, but she caused more trouble, and now we're locked up in a prison. So, Yeah, fun times.
That's not very relaxing.
I didn't mean to click on you again. All right.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen?
I start school tomorrow and I knew I don't know anybody.
He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
That kind of sucks, Novus, but I'm sure you'll make some new friends. It happens. I'm assuming it's you moved or something, or... But either way, I'm sure you'll make some new friends.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
What do we got in our inventory? I might have to use a hint here because I don't remember. I don't remember what to do here. Look in the windows next to Marty's bed. I don't even... Oh yeah, there is a window. Let me guess. Biff? Oh, Jennifer.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
We use our guitar to get her attention. I know that. Ask him to look at your inventory. Oh, and have... smart. And then... Yeah, okay.
Hello?
What?
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Okay,
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
When you signed your Citizen Plus treatment agreement, you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal approval to incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen Plus treatment.
what... Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't sign a damn thing.
I didn't sign anything.
Of course you did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Yeah.
Of course she did. I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I, want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
The guitar.
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Alright. Fantastic. This guard is so dumb as a post. Alright, let's get my shit.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
What? We just learned it. Oh, no, we have to use the camera. Fuck. Alright.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
She's already been
I
brainwashed.
used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Duh.
Citizen Plus? Oh no, Jen, not you too. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you can help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now, I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Spray paint a Buick? Alright.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Oh, rats. Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Alright.
Oh, rats. How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it. Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Yeah.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Alright.
Dad.
How can I help, son?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. But you know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
You got any advice for getting out of here?
working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
You got any advice for getting out of here?
Keep working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best. I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance. Ha!
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar. I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Alright, so we have to use the guitar on Jennifer, if I remember correctly.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
There we go.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Martin.
This is so cringy. What?
Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on.
Wow. A little short for a stormtrooper, yes.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
What? No, I'm not asking. Oh. Why is that still in your inventory? Alright. There we go.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first... Mwah.
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Alright, let's go rescue Doc. We obviously know he's down there.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Where is his pacification pill anyway? I don't even see it here.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
I guess that thing pumps smells into the Citizen Plus helmet.
Okay. This is, I'm assuming, Biff's room right here. Yeah.
Hey! Get me out of here!
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Oh, okay, that's the guard.
Increase somatic sensory
Alright, so
by 17%.
This must be Biff's room.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight.
Yeah.
I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
Yeah, probably.
You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo! The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill. I'd never get my hand under there.
Okay, I need to get, this is a typical adventure game puzzle. So I need to get a piece of paper or something. It's probably in here.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Scheduled bathroom break?
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
Oh.
Hey.
Shh, busy.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in
It's
years.
the same thing.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Alright, hold on. I think I should have a paper in my inventory, actually.
No!
Oh, I do. Okay, perfect.
No!
So I just need to, let's put it under the door. Then get Biff to take his pill again.
Hi there. It's Tom. I changed my nick.
Yeah, I know. I know you changed your name. Changed your nickname a while ago. Yeah, I know. Hey Tom, how are you doing?
Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
Go on, let it roll out. There we go. On to the... Yep, perfect.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll...
I'd never get my hand under there.
What? Don't grab the paper, you imbecile. What do you mean, grab... There you go.
Oh, Biff spit.
Alright. Now, put the pill in his drink.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Probably. I mean, it is Biff.
God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
That is a good question.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
What? Sure.
Optics. Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
I don't think it's the volume you think it is, Marty. Oh, what? Maybe it is. What the hell? Okay.
That moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Probably. Olfactory.
Olfactory? I think I know what that means.
Oh. Probably not that one.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh?
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your
Tactile.
Ah!
Whoa! Sorry.
Probably a bad one.
Gastrosensory.
I feel like we should turn off optics.
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damaged mind, we'll fix young Mr. McFly, too.
Alright, there should be... And I think it's in here, to be honest. There should be a hookup so that I can plug in my electric guitar. Because we've turned up the volume. Yeah, there we go. This is what I need to use.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome!
after him, you slackers!
I wish she would have died there. I'll be honest. There is no good to come from that woman.
Priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Who is this woman, by the way?
So in an alternate timeline, it's Doc's wife, but she's completely insane. She's trying to transform him into something that he's not, and she's constantly trying to fuck up Hill Valley and everything. I don't know. She's basically the lead villain in the game. She's completely off her rocker. And in this chapter, she had captured Doc and was trying to brainwash him.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
See?
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess.
Double slap.
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Alright, I will be right back in 1 second. I'm just going to,
Alright, Dad.
grab something. Alrighty.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine? As in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry. If things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street?
What?
Citizen Brown? Emmett?
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett. Without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
Yeah. Dictatorship. You built nothing but bullshit. Doc's real wife is much cooler than you are. Yeah, I mean, that's not wrong.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that, too. Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You're not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mart, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Bye-bye, bitch.
Fine, leave! I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town!
And what a great town it is, too.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Oh boy. Alright, so I guess we're going to talk to young Emmett. Yeah, it's kind of zoned in on him. Young Doc.
Sonny! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
In a mental reconditioning facility.
Oh, you know, here and there. You're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Oh no, you were really onto something with the rocket car. You've just gotta...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Crockett.
October 12th? Doc?
Yet again, we have fucked up the timeline. Okay, so basically, because young Doc is no longer interested in the rocket car, he will not make the DeLorean in the future. So shit's going down, basically.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh.
I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
So he's just gonna sit in the time machine? Alright, let's see what he has to say.
What does she have to say?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get those kids separated.
Okay. Hill Valley of the Past. Alright. Can we... what's the run button again? There we go. Hey, it's
Spell
Edna.
it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... oh, dear.
Mr. Crockett! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Breaking up you and Emmett. Yes.
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No.
No. Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. I don't get it. I mean, Emmett's nice and all, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that has girls swarming all over him.
Well, I'm not your average girl.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Crockett, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Oh boy. Okay, so we have to get Edna to dislike present Doc. And to do that, we have to. What is this carpet?
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez. I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can go inside.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to. I hate doing these, but it's been so long since I played this, so I think I'm gonna have to use a hint. Break up Edna. Talk to Edna until you find out exactly what she sees in Emmett. I thought we already did that.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Crockett. You know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important...
Yes?
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Not really. I don't think
That's all the questions I got.
Yeah.
Very well, then.
Hey, it's Trixie.
Hey, Artie. You seen my Orioli?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Okay. So, what was that? Okay, what? We'll talk to Tracy about me. Okay, alright.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow, and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Listen, I've got a proposal for you.
What was that?
Friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See,
Sorry,
my
Tom,
friend's
what was
in a
what?
relationship with
I don't know what
Edna
you're talking
Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland?
I thought I saw a screen bug. It just went partly black for 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, I had to go to my I had to go to my PlayStation for a second.
So,
yeah,
I wouldn't
it probably
do that
did
to
go
another
black for a
girl
second.
unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so, yeah, I've been using the hint system a lot in this chapter because as I said, it's been a long time since I played this game, so I can't remember exactly what to do. I just know that I have to get Edna to hate Doc.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I am afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
So we need to get her to fire Trixie? I guess. Cue ball. Oh, there's cue ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kinda angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of
Whole set of them.
self-preservation.
Real fan right there, grinning,
Right?
squinting face.
Right? Yeah, he's a collector of Trixie's art.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out the audio, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
We use the algae cakes on Trixie.
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Let's try using them on,
How about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest that they add that to the menu at the orphanage.
Alright. Give the photo to
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill Valley...
I don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Canada.
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
And that's all we needed. Okay, so now we need to find Trixie. There she is.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor-Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay. So, photo album's probably at... Yeah, it was okay. The photo album's probably at Emmett's house.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
It worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Great. What can we use? Hill Valley of the Past. Oh, I got an idea. There's probably a skateboard in here. What? Where are you going? No.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
That's
nothing. All the questions I got.
All right.
Very well, then.
No, we need
and
to...
I suppose you are...
Still looking?
Yeah. We need to go... Where is the entrance to this tent? Wait, no, it would be Hill Valley of the future, not the past. That's the skateboard.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I'd better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you've shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Okay. So let's... No, that's not what I wanted. Let's use the skateboard.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup. Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Alright,
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
It's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment.
Damn, he's so happy with her. Maybe you shouldn't make them break.
If I don't make them break, then there is no future for anybody, because she has them. She basically makes it so the time machine doesn't exist. So what we need to do here is we need to take Emmett's card.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna...
Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Okay, I thought we were supposed to oh no, because the names are on them. So we have to make a new mind map of Emmett. Alright. Okay. Well.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the week since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
I mean, yes, but she's giving him bad ideas, because she's like, it's all about negativity. Like, it's all of her ideas are like, no, let's make a brain manipulator and all this kind of stuff. It's not. His plan before Edna was to make the DeLorean, was to make the time machine, and then Edna just completely ruined that by being like, oh yeah, let's make fucking brain reading shit. If he marries her, it's gonna fuck up the entire timeline, like the past, present, and future.
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
Your machine does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now, the whole thing's just a gussied-up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course. How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind-mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind-mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Anyway. You look busy.
Okay.
Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
So I think... Okay, so he's got that device on his head, so I think we need to turn it on.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Whoa! Sends out an electric shock.
Aha. We got this now. Alright, so flip this on.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Okay, let's do it.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Okay, so how do we turn this thing on again?
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Uh-huh.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Phew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
All right. Okay, we need to get the mind map from him first. Okay. So, we'll do that now.
Emmett?
Yeah?
Did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Am I able to take that now? That would be nice. Let's see.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Mind if I...
Go ahead. Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Mind map test switch. Oh, there's two. Okay. Alright. So, we don't want that. We want him to hate Edna. So we give him a shock. There. So he hates Edna. And we're gonna get him to... I don't even know who that is. Who's that supposed to be?
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So, I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
Okay, so we need to make that positive.
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Alright, perfect. Next slide. That's the police.
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
Not this model citizen. Alright.
Ow! Ow! Emmett's invention makes him out to be a model citizen, huh? Well, we'll just see about that. I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
So we'll leave that on. And that's supposed to be one of the Stricklands, if I remember correctly.
Hey, I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
All right.
Ow! Ow!
Alright, so the very first thing we want to do is
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Alright, so let's put this mind map... Let's put this mind map in the machine, and it should show up as a degenerate criminal. Perfect.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
We already got it, okay.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
How are we doing that? Pick up the jar of motor oil and spill it on Emmett's suit. Okay.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
This is my least favorite part of the game.
Is it? Fair enough. Yeah, it can get annoying. It's, yeah, it's very long and tedious. Alright. Spill the motor oil on him.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey,
I'm thinking of buying the newer console version.
But it does mean
this is
that
the newer
after this
console
batch of
version that
cleanser
I'm
ages
playing.
another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
But yeah, this is the PlayStation 4 version of the game, so it is technically the remaster. And as I said at the beginning, the only thing that's different between this and the PS3 version of the game, the original version, is slight graphic enhancements, and they replaced the sound-alike of Biff Tannen with the actual actor Tom Wilson. So in this version of the game, Tom Wilson plays Biff Tannen, as he should, instead of the sound-alike. So basically it's the whole cast now in the game, as opposed to like part of the cast.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
I don't want you to.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever. What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Value of the past display. So we need to go back.
The console version is better because the PC version uses 403.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, where's the exit? Where's the exit of this place? I guess. Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Can we leave now?
Damn it. I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I feel like I should have grabbed that ring before I left. Oh well. Alright.
That version looks easier since I had to use a cursor instead of a pointer.
Oh. Yeah. I honestly prefer console games over PC. I used to love PC games, but in my later years I just prefer console. I find it's a lot easier. Okay, use the Hill Valley of the Past. Alright, I don't see any... Whoa, what is it with this camera angle? Let's try this again. Alright. Oh, that? Okay.
There was a lot of a confusion not knowing what to click.
Or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
What was the point in doing that, exactly? Oh, it's because Trixie...
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Okay. Oh, I get it now. All right.
It'll be safe in there.
Now I need to go talk to Doc and get him to take the DeLorean. Okay.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
It's cool Michael J. Fox is in the game.
Yeah, but not until the ending.
I got her neutralized for the moment.
So Michael J. Fox doesn't appear until the final chapter of the game. The guy who's voicing Marty all throughout the game, up until the final chapter, is AJ LoCascio, who is also in the new Lego Star Wars games as the voice of Han Solo.
How's the plan proceeding on your end?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Wait, isn't...
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Parkinson's is not fun.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. It's definitely not.
The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Now, the fun, interesting fact about this game is that when it released initially, I don't know if the later versions had it, but I know that for the PS3 versions of the game, when it first initially came out, part of the money made from this game went towards Parkinson's research, the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I don't know if they were doing it for the PS4 version of the game. I'm assuming they did because, I mean, the ending credits list the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Research as a sponsor for the game. So I'm assuming that it was still a thing. So I need to look and see if that light's turned green. No. Okay.
Hammett's formula. Still as good as new. Never know when I might need to get some sticky substances out of some clothes.
Yeah, you need to put that back in there, dude. I don't know why you took that out. I didn't ask you to do that. What the fuck?
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Alright, there we go.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run.
Could people speedrun this game?
I mean, I'm sure they could. It's just.
I will.
I'm sure people have sped run this game. I try not to. I mean, I don't mind speed running shit, but I think in this case, it's good to listen to a fair amount of dialogue. There's a lot of good voice acting in it.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
Alrighty. Now I can take that again.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Wait, do we have to do it again? No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh god, we have to do it again. Alright. Is the light green?
No green light yet.
Gotta wait a few seconds.
Nope.
Speedrunner from Hungary finished this one in 2 hours 43 meters 46s on PC.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see when I finish this one, but
hey, the light's green.
I'm assuming it's going to be at least 2 hours, possibly.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Imagine saying you are a Back to the Future fan without playing this game.
Off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 shows.
That's true. I think everybody Back to the Future fan needs to play this game because it's considered the 4th game in the movie franchise.
My younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great!
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Okay.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Ugh. Vomit-inducing.
Oh, my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Can I talk to Emmett? It's kind of important.
It'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums?
You can talk to him later.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He wants to give you the scoop about his thrilling escape from Kid Tannen.
That's yesterday's news. Our invention will be tomorrow's story.
He says he wants to give you an interview about his invention.
One of those tedious cars of the future? That can wait. I've got to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I
Marty's hair is moving.
Yeah, his hair moves when in the wind and stuff like that. All right. If I remember correctly, we have to squirt that on. Okay, clot-destroying enzymes on him. That's what I thought.
PC.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is set up Edna to think that Emmett's fooling around on her, and everything will be ready to go.
What? Look at Emmett's picture and give him an honest opinion of it. That doesn't make any sense. I need to look at these past. I don't see any. I don't see any I don't see any picture of him at all. Strange.
The door puzzle was really buggy.
I bet I could find a picture of Emmett somewhere in his lab.
I'm just pausing the game for one quick second. All right, so we need to find this. There's apparently a picture here in Emmett's lab. I don't quite get this. Look at Emmett's picture. There's a picture of an untrapped in his lab. I don't see where this fucking picture is. It's not on the projector, is it?
Could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Sonny, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
I'm sorry, there is no picture here. I don't know what the fuck this hint is talking about.
I forgot Planet Coaster was released on console.
Yes, Planet Coaster was released on console, I think 2 years ago now. Maybe it was a year ago. But yeah, it's been out for a while. It's actually pretty good on console.
Emmett?
Yeah?
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
All I remember was the trailer.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Where is this picture? Dude, this is like terrible. I don't know if they've removed it for this version or what.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
No picture. Either that or the camera just sucks ass and it's not showing the picture in the scene. There it is. Okay. Fuck, man.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Alright, so that's what that was about. Okay, so we just need to take that photo album wherever the fuck he dropped it. Alright, there it is.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
I also need to grab the diamond ring.
So after 12 hours, your cleanser just kinda turns into battery acid?
Battery acid? Don't be ridiculous. It merely turns into a brew of cloth-destroying enzymes capable...
I can see you're mad about this part of the game.
No, I got it. I got it figured out. It's bad. It's a bad design to have like a picture that you're supposed to look at being off camera. It's a stupid design concept, but Telltale was full of those back in the day, which is why they didn't succeed as a game company.
Doc.
They would always like have like important elements way out of the screen, and you'd have to like spend hours trying to look for things sometimes.
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You thought of an easier way to break them up?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and... in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them? She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
Oh, I don't want to tell you.
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
To be honest, she ends up kinda... sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. But she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Okay, so now we gotta... use the thingy on the cloth again. Wait, no, I don't even have that anymore. Hold on. What? Doesn't make any sense.
Hi.
Hey Evie, how are you doing this evening? Emmett's cleanser. That I don't have that anymore.
Hi, it's Tom.
I don't have the cleanser anymore. What is he talking about? Using water oil on it?
Don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we might as well do this. We have the photo album, so we might as well give that to Trixie.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easy?
I think it's best time for me to say that I almost died from cringe.
Oh,
It
with
would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
yeah,
You
with
got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Okay, it's not letting me give her that until I have everything. All right. Yeah, no, that was pretty cringe with him saying that, you know, he wants to be still with Edna, even after like all the shit she pulls about. I don't know.
Send to your telegram a reason grinning, squinting face.
I think I know the reason, dude. It's the whole love life between Doc and Edna. That's pretty cringe. All right.
No, it's not even about the game. You'll see.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
The reason to play this game is Communist Hill Valley.
That was the previous chapter that I did. That was the last stream I did 2 weeks ago. Was the Communist Hill Valley one. That was pretty cool, I guess. It was a bit weird. This isn't making any sense. It's the cleanser is the thing that. So I gave Doc the cleanser, but I wasn't supposed to give him the cleanser, even though it told me to give him the cleanser.
Emmett?
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
A diamond, a furs, and a picture of Emmett. That shouldn't be too hard.
Where's the diamond?
Emmett?
Yeah?
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
I didn't like the ending.
We need to find this damn diamond. Where did he put it? Did he give it to Edna? Like, this is confusing me. The hint system is screwing up royally because it's telling me that I need to... what? Now it's changed something. No, that's the same fucking hint as before. Use Emmett's cleanser with the furs in the Hill Valley display. But the problem is, Emmett put the fucking cleanser back in this box.
So after 12 hours, your cleanser just kind of turns into battery acid?
Blah, 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 blah. I wish I could
Battery
skip this
acid? Don't be
dialogue.
ridiculous. It merely turns into a brew of
I wish there was a way to skip the dialogue. It's so dumb. Of course there isn't.
destroying enzymes capable of rotting away any fabric almost instantly. Battery acid, really? What is this?
Shut up. Okay. Fuck, man. Move. Alright. That's to exit. So I can't even use that anymore.
I didn't know you could change the hint level.
Yeah, you can. You can do subtle hints. The problem here right now is that this game has royally screwed up. I am convinced of that now, because this doesn't make any sense. Why... The cleanser is in that box. He took it from me and put it in the box, and I can't grab it anymore. So what the fuck? I don't think I can. Okay, so the only thing I can think... Okay, I think I have an idea.
A diamond, furs, and a picture
Let's
of Emmett.
Motor oil on him again. There we go.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Don't you want to use the portable cleanser?
Oh, I'm not going to waste my portable supply until I'm out of the lab.
I guess I'll have to wait until you're at the expo then.
Well, so much for that idea. I don't know. This game is pretty messed up. I might not be able to.
Don't want to get that
finish
covered
this
in any
chapter.
messy oil.
Like, I don't have any.
Restart the chapter.
It doesn't. No, you're. I don't think you understand. None of this is making any sense because it told me to give him the cleanser, and now it's telling me that I have to use the cleanser on the furs. Nothing's adding up. This entire hint system is broken. I don't want to restart the chapter. That's going to take way too fucking long for a stream. It doesn't make any sense. The hint system's broken. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's telling me to do something that I should have done before I gave him the cleanser.
Update the game.
They won't. Telltale doesn't exist anymore, bro. Telltale's gone. They filed bankruptcy like 4 years ago. They don't exist.
I bet I could find a picture of Emmett somewhere in his lab.
We already got the picture. What are you freaking on about? We just need the.
I know.
They won't update the game. They don't even exist. Nobody likes them anyway. Telltale has more enemies than fans. Trust me.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
I think Minecraft story mode killed it.
Oh no, most of their games killed it. Most of their games, because they're not well thought up. Like, this is a prime example of that. They're not well designed. They're just a mess. They all have messes in them. They're weird. It's like they just like sloppily put them together, I guess, is what it is. And this is proof of that fact, because like I am literally at a dead end here because of. Is that the diamond?
Nice rock, but I can't reach it.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring
I never had this problem.
Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet. Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth to the fresh air.
No, don't fucking grab the rock, you stupid asshole.
Ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow. Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Here's the problem. So the diamond fell, but where did it fall? We can't tell because the fucking camera's going crazy. Oh, there it is.
Just borrowing it.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the diamond, we got the furs, technically. Can we just grab the furs?
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Okay, so the hint system's fucked. Okay, that's cool. Alright, that's what I thought. The hint system's fucked. Alright, so we fixed the issue. So we got everything. She needed the furs.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
Got him.
I'll get him to you.
Already got him. Alright, fuck off. Alright.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme.
It's stupid.
Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in business.
Alright.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Alright, thank God. that took longer than it should have.
He needs to stop this with his family.
Right? Seems like it's all about Marty. Doesn't matter what Doc has to say about all of this.
Emmett's here.
Where?
Right over there.
Perfect. You go distract him, and I'll get ready for my grand entrance.
Distract him? Oil. Really? I was joking, but okay. Alright, well, let's, yes.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Yo, hello, Sonny. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Ugh.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula! Oh. Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Oh my God.
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I
freaking
listened to some of her
pounces in.
records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond, too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see?
Nope, here we go. It's gonna be a villain.
The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Degenerate criminal.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
Is this the point Doc gets mad at him?
Went off
Hey,
great,
Restore.
huh?
Yeah, I think this is the point where Doc gets
Maybe
mad.
Too great.
Oh, I'm in a live stream.
Emmett!
Yeah, I'm just finishing it off.
Emmett!
Go away!
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Stay there, Emmett! Don't throw away your future!
I don't have any future. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... To get some perspective, think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Where's the dog?
Don't give me that. You care.
Where's Einstein? I don't know. He wasn't in this chapter at all, was he? Yeah, I don't know where Einstein is.
You still care about inventing things.
Hey Chris, if you want to join the remaining of the stream, you can go into the live chat if you want.
10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
What? I'm streaming Back to the Future, the game.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Crockett. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
So what have I missed?
What have you missed, Evie? Not much. You missed me destroying Doc's life in the past. So basically, the story of this chapter was that Doc's wife in the past was trying to prevent him from creating the time machine in the future, which would have fucked up the entire timeline. So we had to break them up.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
Me? You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
I never had big problems with the game, but there are graphic glitches in the characters having seizures.
Yeah, it's, well, Restored, it's one of the very first games by Telltale, so it did have
2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into
animation
making a hero out of
issues.
myself and
It's
getting
still
involved
good.
with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Sonny Crockett. Or is that even your real name?
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Well, it's a dumb name. And I guess I'm dumb for getting all worked up over somebody with such a dumb name.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was
That's why Minecraft Story Mode didn't have many problems.
You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have
Who is restored?
finger than you'll ever have.
He's just another viewer.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me?
I'm just a guy who actually played this game.
I've got it.
Got what?
A solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
Rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning, suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Okay.
The expo's already started. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now. It's not going anywhere.
We'll have fun. I'm out the house.
All right, Evie, take care. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you soon. All right, so I need to go back up and
Can't
ask.
undo the knot. This rope is made of solid hemp. I can't tear it loose. Hey, Emmett!
What?
I guess he can't hear me from down here. Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Emmett!
What?
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Alright, so I need to grab that formula.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous. That doesn't need to be sprayed by fabric-destroying enzymes. Hang in there!
I don't have a choice!
What if it gets on your hair?
Well, I mean, it's a fabric-destroying enzyme. I don't think it would really do much for hair.
Ah! Gotcha!
Let's get out of here!
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed! Ah! What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks!
Don't mention it.
Whoa. Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention? You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
And here's where everything gets fucked up.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Sonny Crockett? Let me explain it again.
Everything is the point where everything gets fucked up.
It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for
When's next stream?
his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Hey, so next stream will probably be in a couple of days. Probably going to go into another game, and then we'll do Back to the Future at a later date. But normally I stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's usually just random stuff. And sometimes I have a friend who joins me, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, so that's it for episode 4 of Back to the Future the game, and we will continue with the final chapter at a later date. So thank you very much to everybody who tuned in today and everybody watching after the fact. It's always greatly appreciated. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. I cover PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and VR games. If any of that interests you, please consider liking and subscribing. Over on my YouTube channel, you'll find a playlist section devoted to all of my previous live streams. Say, as an example, you missed some of the other live streams of Back to the Future, the game. Simply head over to my playlist section, look up Back to the Future, the game, and you'll find all of the previous live streams in that section. Thank you very much to Tom for tuning in today, to Restort for tuning in today, and for EV Hero for tuning in today. Always greatly appreciated. And again, if you guys like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. And that's it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all soon at the Gamers Grotto. Take care once again, have a wonderful night, and a wonderful rest of your week.